I wasn't even trying to record. But now that I am recording, I wanted to do something real quick. Just go over something I went on. I'm being cinematographer over here. Don't mind me. That's not the way I wanted the light. Anyway, I'm doing a lot of things that I love doing. That's what I love about me, is that I have explored so many different things that I love in my life. And it started with wanting to be a filmmaker. I wanted to actually be an actor. Uh, I actually wanted to be just the person holding the camera. It started from that when I started with a big video VHS cassette recorder, camcorder, and I went around recording parties that my mom used to record herself. Every time we had a party, she would record some footage, and that was her way of trying to get memories. And I was always fascinated by that for whatever reason, so I wanted to do the same thing. When I finally got my hands on one, I think I was 8 or 9, I just absolutely fell in love with the whole holding the camera thing and recording something in my eye, and just, whoa, this is so cool. Look at me, I'm recording. And then I used to do commentary over it. And I used to do really silly things. I really would. My mom, I need to ask her if she has these videos, because I would actually like to watch my original commentary, because I used to do a lot of it, believe it or not. And as a kid, I fell in love with that process, and I wanted to become something. Uh, when I watched Jurassic Park, that was my first film that I fell in love with. That I thought, because I thought it was real. I thought dinosaurs were real at that time because of that movie. And when I found out they weren't, and that when I realized what movies were, I'm like, we watch these things that look so real, you believe them that they're actually happening. What can we like? I want to do that. So that's where I fell in love with filmmaking, so to speak. That's a long story, but it just I went when I first got my little DVD camera that I used. It was like a small disc that we used. It wasn't even DVD. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was DVD, but it would record on a disc, and me and my brother Andrew, we would record silly little things, and just to be silly, we did cops, we did a scary movie, we did. I don't remember. There was a lot of stuff we did randomly, but I loved it. It was like I started to fall in love more, and I'm like, I want to make movies. How do I make movies? And then there's a long story with that, man. That story is crazy, because it's not a lot that I'm not a big filmmaker. I'm not who I imagined myself to be. I thought I was going to be this big filmmaker that was going to make tons of films and be famous, and just talk about how I was inspired by Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez and all the greats, pretty much all the great people that I watch. I'm just, the names are endless, with so many people who have inspired me to make movies. You know, Johnny Depp is one of them, and Tim Burton is another, and just again, the list goes on. But I wanted to do this because it was the impact that someone, it was for some reason the camera and movies, and it was like, what can I do to do that? And I don't know, I just forgot all about it, of course, because long story short, you get older and you realize, damn, man, yeah, you got to do a lot. You got to do a lot, sacrifices, and yeah, you're like, I don't want to do these things just to do this dream that I have, to make movies, to have other people feel things, to have kids believe in something that's not real, and or whatever. It was just putting somewhere. I wanted to create something that came from love, just something in me that felt love. Let me bring it out. And here I am today, remembering what I forget. That's most important with tending to this garden, is literally just, what are you here for? What are you doing? And let yourself be in that moment. Really cool little quote. Most adults don't allow themselves that. They don't allow themselves to be free from suffering. Think about what suffering is and realize what we can do. Like what I'm doing with skateboarding and jiu-jitsu and martial arts, and what I'm doing currently. For those of you that know me, for those of you that don't know me, just know that I'm WD Silver, and I'm doing my best to tend to my garden, and I'm also doing my best to put this out there. Although life is life, and you can't learn to surf all the waves, man. You wipe out plenty of times to realize there's too many waves, man. I'm just gonna ride this one until I get baby steps to get to that next wave. And it's what I'm learning with skateboarding, is what I'm learning with jiu-jitsu, is what I'm learning as a parent, is what I'm learning as a husband. I'm learning as a human being. I'm learning how to as a practice of Buddha, or Buddhist, or just anything with meditation, spirituality. I'm learning, bro. I'm learning, and I'm just sharing. That's all. Learning, sharing the seeds of growth. Till next time.